him your position. You can't get it. Work hard at your level. Qualify for it. And then pray, and he'll make it available for you. In fact, we have taught divine help and divine helpers. We have taught divine helpers in a way that seems as if you should not do anything for yourself. Just sit down somewhere and wait for a helper to come. I am here to tell you, you need divine help more than divine helper. Do your work. God will divinely make a way for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are working, people are not doing their best at another person's business. I was talking to a church member, and the church member walked me and said, Pastor, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I will never recommend anybody from the church again. Why? You know now. If you open a shop, where do you need somebody to work with you? Is it not in the church? But what happens when you recruit somebody from the church? What happens? But before all of you think the problem is in the church, even if you recruit from your family, the same thing. I had a neighbor in Kubwa. One day, he set up a block industry. And while the block industry was working, one day, I was at home when I saw a truck bringing the machines of the block industry. They were dropping. What is this? So later, I walked to him and said, what is happening? Have you closed down the... He said, my brother, if I tell you what happened? Set up the block industry, went to the village and brought his brother to help him handle the block industry. And the brother handled the block industry. Many of you have handled people's business anyhow, and you have been handed over to the devil, and the devil is handling you now. You need to change. In fact, that brother, after his brother handled him, he took the case home. He just discovered that the guy has almost finished an upstairs in the village. So they went to the village for a village meeting. And what did they tell him? Shebi, you have been in Abuja since you do not want to invest in your hometown. Why are you fighting your brother that has invested and built in your hometown? Is it not the same family? So when he came back to Abuja, he angrily went to the machines and carried the machines and dumped it in the yard. And rain was falling on it, destroying it. He did not bother. What kind of... Have you done that to somebody? You need to repent today. Because throughout your life, you will be struggling and suffering. I tell you, you are working for God. It's not that... See, if God is against you, you are in trouble. Do you understand? They send you buy fuel. They gave you 12,000. You bought 10,000. Don't worry. The 2,000 is your reward of your inheritance in heaven. You have taken it on earth. Enjoy it. Church is quiet. Thank you. If you look at the screen, the requirement, that is the vacancy. Now let's jump to verse 17. It's verse 17 and 20. So they brought Daniel and his three other brothers. And they made up their mind they were not going to swell themselves with the king's food. And so on and so forth. So for 10 days they did not eat those food. They ate their own food. As for these 4 young men, and I believe they are men of this year. Are you here? Remember, they were in captivity. Things were not working well. They were not with their parents. And some of us, our work look as if things are not working. Please, keep on keeping on. Do the right thing. See if God will not come through for you. It's a matter of time. And for these 4 young men, God gave them knowledge and skill in all literature and wisdom. When you will not read, how will you get skill in literature? When you will not read. Anyway, thank God you are doing Facebook at least. I'm a Facebook major. And Daniel had understanding in visions and dreams. Now, at the end of the days, when the king had said that they would be brought in, the chief of the eunuchs brought them in before Nebuchadnezzar. Then the king interviewed them. And among them Let's switch together. Let's go. Then the king interviewed them, and among them all, none was found like Daniel, like Ananias, like Mishael, like Azariah. Therefore, they served before. See, there are vacancies at the top. Great vacancies. All those people that jackpot and went abroad, and we are having problems in our banking system already and different. Do you think they don't want them? They don't want to replace them? Where are the skills to replace them? Some of them are abroad, still working from abroad for their companies in Nigeria, even though they have left. Those work are available for you, but they are king's work, king's job. It comes with a level of skill. Where is that skill? Where is that? You think it's easy for somebody to leave and the whole bank will have problem for like 2 months? You know that level of skill. Do you have it? You think that vacancy is not available? It is available. But will you fit in to the vacancy? And some, will your children fit into the vacancy? One of the things we made up our mind to do as a church is that based on the location of our church, there are many people that grew up in this area that don't have the kind of experience and the background and exposure that we had. So we decided that as a church, that kind of exposure we made available to any teenager and any child in our church. So different things are done. Teenagers are doing Innovate 1.0. Now, they are doing Innovate 1.0. Then an adult that have that teenager, maybe he doesn't understand time transition. He doesn't understand how to work in the king's palace. So the children are doing training. Then he goes angrily. Where are they go? You carry your child home. What has that changed anybody's life? It's your child now. It's your child now. Most of what they are training your children, some of our children know it already. They could decide not to do it. It is not Bible. What they are training them on is not Bible. After the service, they train them on those things. It's not compulsory. Then you go arrogantly. You go carry your child as if you are doing the teachers a favor. You're not doing anybody a favor. You don't understand time and season. You don't understand qualification. People that understand are training your children so that they will be far, far better than you and give you a better life in your future. You are doing younger. Poor man, where they do younger. I beg. Some church people, when you just, very funny. Your child, your daughter, your son is learning graphic artists. That's some people. One of my sons in this church, I don't want to look at this, in this church, was recruited as a graphic artist by another church. And what was the pay? 75 to 80,000. And he only worked some hours. Just do the design. We are training your child on that. He can be earning that from secondary school. You are carrying your child away. God bless you. At the place of work are different skills that you need to move forward. And as your pastor, I want to advise you on 7 skills. 7 skills. 7 skills. Number 1, technical skills. Everything you do has its own technical skills. And when we say technical skills, we are saying the skill needed for that job. The skill needed for that job. It comes from education. It comes from certification. It comes from competency. So if you want to be a bricklayer, there are some technical requirements of being a bricklayer. If you want to be a musician, there are some technical requirements of being a musician. Those requirements are only meant for that job. If you want to be an IT programmer, there is an IT programmer. There are requirements of being an IT programmer. Those are technical skills. Sir, ma, the business you are doing, the career you are doing, do you have its technical skills? He wants to sing. He doesn't have a good voice. But he said, I saw myself in a vision, singing. You better go and get a voice trainer, or else you will soon see yourself in heaven singing. Maybe they are calling you home. understand? There is a technical requirement for every job. Sir, do you have it? Mogba Moya, Nigeria Limited. Do you have the skill for that thing? There is a technical skill for every job. I will not be able to say them here because every job have their different technical skill. Even selling in a shop has its own technical. Do you have it? That is one. Number one, get every technical skill needed for your work. Do that exam. Do that professional exam. Do that certification. Qualify professionally. Do you have the skill? A friend of mine, very skillful, very qualified, has many certifications. We saw an advert that had to do with pounds. So he applied. So when he applied, we were praying and waiting. And then later, we didn't talk about it. And sometime later, I asked him, I beg, that job where you apply for, where is it? He said, Say, bro, you're doing, they did not give me the job. But if you see the person they gave the job to, if you see the qualification, say, fear catch me. Me self no say I never start anything. But I don't see his qualification. In the next 1 year, I must get those qualifications. Sir, some of you, when they drop you aside, what do? Everything you do is complain. It's because I'm Yoruba. It's because I am Igala from Ida by the river Niger. But they forgot me. Now lie. When your qualifications are right, your skills are untouchable, nobody can say no to you. Do we understand what you are talking about? What? Do you have the technical skills? Every technical skill needed for the work you are doing. That's one. Number two, digital and technological skill. And what am I saying? We used to have the agricultural age. We moved to the industrial age. We are in the information age now. Now, anything you are doing, there's a technological backup. There's a technological aspect of it. Go and get it. Can I tell you this? Listen to me. No matter who wins the election, the civil service will never be the same again. Be prepared for it. Should I repeat myself? Government, because if you are teaching this kind of teaching, government workers know they flinch. They are on 3 years, make one promotion. Whatever you talk, they don't understand. When the next government comes, whoever it is, the civil service will never be the same. There will be tremendous changes. Some will cry. Some will weep. Get ready for it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now, one. So you need a technological background or a technological skill for everything you do. So if you weave with your hand and there is a machine for weaving, start learning how to use machine for weaving. Hello, do you understand that? Hello, do you understand that we know now that AI has taken over everything we do? Sir, can I shock you? You see this message I'm preaching? We can connect it to a machine that can have my kind of voice, and I will sit down there, and the machine will preach this message to you. You might not need your pastor again. Sir, there are some things happening in the next 10 years. Fear. If you have not changed the way you are working, you will change by force. Let it not be late for you. Anything that has a technological skill concerning your business and what you do, learn it now and start doing it. Learn it now and start doing it. Any machine usable for your business, learn that machine. If you are selling any platform used for selling, learn that platform. Get the technology. I am telling you from the bottom of my heart, I understand what I'm talking about. I understand what I'm talking about. So digital and technological skills. That is 2. Number 3, get what we call soft skills. Listen to me. You are hired for your technical abilities. In fact, you go to school to be trained for your technical abilities. But you will move forward in life, in your work, by your soft skills. See, technical abilities in choir, having a good voice to sing. But if I have a good voice to sing, and I'm fighting everybody in choir, I don't come on time. I don't back up anybody. I abuse every other person. No matter how good I am technically, I can never move forward in life. Do you understand? I want you to get home and do this for me. Google top 10 skills needed for future of work. Just Google. You will never see any technical skills there. You know why? Everybody has technical skills. Number 2, you will not see technical skills there. You know why? Machine can replace almost all the technical skills. You will not see technical skills. The skills you will see there are things that you will have if you have good home training. Soft skills are people skills. Home training. Character building. That is what the world is looking for. Do you have it? You know, there are many people that have technical skills, but they are not available. They have technical skills, they are indisciplined. They have technical skills, but they have no character. They have technical skills, but they are not committed. It's a matter of time. They will lose their job, they will be stagnant, they will go back, or they will be nowhere to be found. Sir, listen to me. Do you have people skills? Do you have interpersonal skills? I've worked with some people that they are technically very good. But in the company, everybody is against them. Everybody. The technical skills has entered his head. That he doesn't have interpersonal or soft skills. It's just a matter of time. He will be nowhere to be found. And he will not be able to eat those technical skills. You need soft skills. And what do I mean? You need critical thinking ability. So if you do interviews for international job now, they give you questions that have nothing to do with technical, but questions that have to do with critical thinking. Critical thinking. One small thing, they turn it upside down. It's just like writing. Say we have written, okay, look at the word under ocean. Look at the word under ocean. What is in the middle of ocean? Critical skills sometimes are very simple. What the person might be meaning is ocean is O-C-E-A-N. What is in the middle of it is E. So people write fish, shark. What it shows is that you make simple things complex. And that kind of job is not for you. It has only to do with 1 + 1. Critical thinking. Ability to solve complex problems. So they say a man, maybe a man have 3 brothers and they ask you one question. How many are, and there is, let me not go there. Let me just stay here. Critical thinking. Change management. If there is a change, how do you handle it? If they delay your salary for 3 days in the office, how will you react? Sometimes in office, they intentionally delay the salary for 3 days because promotion is around the corner to see how people will react. You don't know. It's because you are not working in a good organization. If you are working in a good organization, you will know all those tricks are done. Why? To check your soft skill. Are you adaptable? Are you agile? Adaptability, agility, flexibility. Adaptability means will you be able to adjust, modify, no matter what happens? No, me. This is what they recruited me for. I am not going to do anything apart from this. No, no, that's not the contract we signed. You are not adaptable. Intentionally done. Technique, soft skills, communication skills, teamwork and collaboration. Some people can never work with other people. Whenever you give them stuff, they fight everybody. Never, 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 never can they work. If they are in choir, whenever they are leading, you will see them. The day they are supposed to back up, you will never see them. Run away, send them from the choir. They will destroy the choir. They have no teamwork and collaboration. Soft skills. Listen to me. You go higher in life by soft skills. You get the job by technical skills. But you go higher in the work by soft skills. It gets to a time that nobody cares what you know. They care about your empathy, your compassion, how you treat people. When we just got to Cuba, or when we just had our first daughter, we went to a shop in Cuba to buy baby things. I have never been shocked like that in my life. It was maybe because of my banking training of customer services. We entered the place we wanted to buy. We saw one woman chairman sat down at one corner with bone face somehow listening to music. We enter. Good afternoon, ma'am. The person did not enter. So we thought maybe, okay, maybe now somebody, maybe he came to look for somebody like us and he had problem with the owner of the shop. So we went in, checked something. So we came back. We want to buy this, madam, please. Are you the one you talk to? Yes. Please, how much is this? Have you checked the product? Can't you see the price on the product? Can't you see? Man, is she okay? You know what? That was 2006. 2007. She was nowhere to be found. Many baby shops came up, but that was the first and only baby shop in Cuba at that time. It cannot be found. You cross your leg, your shop is dirty. Your children are defecating in front of the shop. You did not clean it. You want people to come. You lack soft skills. They will come the first and they will never come. And they will tell everybody, like I'm telling you today, if the person is in Cuba, I will have told you the place of the shop. I said, don't never go there. You go high in life by soft skills. You will never see anybody at the top with technical skills alone. In fact, at the top, you don't need technical skills. At the top, you need soft skills. How to manage people. How to talk to people. After working for almost, let's say, 25 years now in IT, sometimes even to on my computer self now, wahala for me. It is not my job to do. I don't need that skills anymore. The skill I need now is leadership skill, how to manage my team to bring out the desired result. Do you understand? The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. It's soft skills that you need. Number 4, social capital. Social skills and networking. Social skills and networking. Can I tell you this? Building relationships. Building a solid relationship is the most important factor in growing your career, in growing your business, in growing what you do. Building relationships are the most important thing. Sir, man, what is your networking skills like? What's your social capital? What is your... If you lose all your money, have you lost all? Or there are people around you that can bring you up? Are you a user? There are some people I have not heard from 7 years. For 7 years. Now, Emefiele, everybody in Nigeria, they are calling me. I've not heard from you 7 years. So you have my number. So you know I still exist. And who says you are the only one under Emefiele? I am under Emefiele also. And then you did not come. You are sending me tests. And now harassing me emotionally. You know, go walk. Sir, if you lost all your money now, how long will it take for you to arise? If you lose your job tomorrow, God forbid, will you survive it? If you lose your job tomorrow without anything in your account, will you survive? Will there be men for you? Will there? Will there be any man fighting for you? Will there be any man raising you up? Will there be anybody in your place of work saying, I'm here for you? When you are going up, relationship management is one of the best things you need in life. What is your social capital like? And how rich is your network? How helpful is your network? Sir, can I tell you this? Please be visible in your place of work. Don't let anybody take your shine. You know, church people, I made that mistake for a long time. You know, church humility, where you know something and you don't talk. Let that be in church. When you get to office and you know something, raise your hand and talk. Hello, are you here? But don't talk nonsense. Talk things that are sensible. Many of us in church, we don't want to wait till you just sit down until they point at you. I am telling you, for you to grow in your career, be one of the people that raise their hand and talk. If they ask who want to do this, things that people don't want to do, go and do it. You are being marked for promotion by God. Remember, God is your employer first. He will convince men to lift you up. Stop running away from responsibilities. Stop running towards Stop running away from responsibilities. Start running towards responsibilities. I can do it. I will do it. Give me 3 weeks. I will learn it. I will do it. That is how you move up in life and in your career. Sir, have you ever volunteered anywhere before? Have you ever done anything for free anywhere before? If you have never done that, then new